When a woman you like distances herself or breaks up with you, it can feel like the end of the world. Most men panic and try everything to reverse the situation. They chase after her, try to make her jealous, or do whatever they can to make her regret her decision. If you've tried this, you know it rarely works. This is because, in reality, making a woman regret the breakup is a counterintuitive process that requires a very different approach from what most men use. If you want to learn the most efficient way to make her deeply regret losing you and increase your chances of reconciliation, keep reading. Before we dive into the strategies to reverse this situation, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Here, you'll find powerful tips to improve your relationships and boost your self-esteem. Leave your experiences in the comments. Have you been through something similar? And of course, if this content helps you in any way, don't forget to hit the like button. Let's go on this journey of transformation together. The best response to a breakup. Living well is the best revenge. This is a famous quote by George Hebert, a 16th century poet, and it perfectly sums up the mindset you should adopt when a woman breaks up with you. To make her truly regret it, you can't show desperation or try to impress her directly. The secret is to demonstrate that you're living your life in the best possible way, but without the intent of getting her attention. The key here is that your happiness and calm must be genuine. If you try to fake it or manipulate her emotions by posting on social media, trying to make her jealous, or making it seem like your life is amazing, she will see right through the facade. And once she identifies this manipulation, she will distance herself even more. The change must be real, and she needs to feel that you've truly moved on. The power of distancing yourself. If after the breakup she notices that you're doing well, that you've moved on, and that, apparently, your life has improved without her, her attraction to you might increase. This happens because her next relationship might not be ideal. And when that happens, she'll look back at you and wonder, did I make a mistake? But for this to work, you can't be her plan B. She needs to feel that you're not available whenever she wants. If she senses that you're waiting for her to come back, that you're available at any moment to get back together, she'll never see you as a serious option. She might reach out to you when things don't go well with her new partner, but that will only be for validation, and soon after, she'll distance herself again. Women don't respect men who accept being just a second option. Putting yourself first and prioritizing your life is the most secure way to linger in her mind. If you want access to a set of psychological strategies that will impact this woman's mind, making her beg to keep you in her life, check out the digital book available in the description of my video. Control your emotions. An important part of this process is controlling your emotions. If you're emotionally shaken, it's best to avoid any type of contact with her, because your actions might betray your true intentions. However, if you can remain balanced, there's a more effective approach, ignoring her, but subtly. This means you don't need to block, delete, or cut off all communication. The goal is to show that you're calm, without making it obvious that you're avoiding her. For example, if she calls you, instead of ignoring it or answering desperately, the ideal response is to answer calmly, talk for no more than a minute, be polite but indifferent. After that, tell her you're busy and need to take care of something, promising to call her back later. The secret? Don't call her back. This will leave her curious, wondering why you didn't return the call. This approach makes her start thinking about you again, without you having to force anything. If you're tired of trying everything and nothing works, and you feel lost when it comes to winning back that special woman, I have the solution. My guide Conquista Infallible, Unfailing Conquest, was created to teach you, step by step, how to turn the game around for good. Stop suffering with doubt and frustration, and discover how to attract and conquer with confidence. Success in relationships is within your reach. How to handle messages. Now, if instead of calling, she sends you a message, the strategy is simple. Let's say she texts you during the day. Don't reply immediately. Wait until bedtime and then send something like, "Hey, I had a busy day, just saw your message now." "I'll talk to you tomorrow." And of course, don't text her the next day. This will make her wonder what happened, why you didn't reply, and her curiosity will increase. I know many men fear playing games, and others may feel insecure with this approach, but initially, this is the most effective way to reverse the situation. In the long term, your indifference won't be forced, but something natural. You'll truly be more emotionally distant, and that will make her realize she may have underestimated you. The power of being willing to move on. Something I always teach is that to be truly attractive, you need to be willing to let the woman go. This doesn't mean you don't care, but that you're capable of moving on if necessary. If you show that you're willing to walk away, she'll never see you as a backup plan, and that's where the power of attraction lies. If you can't do this, even if she comes back, you'll always be the one chasing, and you'll never have control of the relationship. So, if she reaches out, be polite but don't prolong the conversation. Don't use the contact as an opportunity to ask her out or try to reconcile. The message you need to send is that you're calm about the breakup. And most importantly, actually be calm. What happens when you move on? Many times, when a woman leaves, we feel like we'll never find someone like her again. But the truth is, with time, you'll realize she wasn't that special. This isn't about demeaning the person, but about understanding that the fear of loss and emotional attachment make us exaggerate her importance. When you distance yourself a bit, you'll see that the world is full of other possibilities, and you'll likely find someone who suits you even better. In some cases, the woman who left might even come back, as happened to me. There was a situation where I thought I'd never see that person again, but after some time, she reached out to say she missed me. We met up, but guess what? I was no longer interested. The time I spent away made me realize she wasn't what I really wanted. The importance of being the chooser. The most attractive thing in a man is his ability to be the chooser, not the chosen. You chose to be with her, but you don't depend on her. If you adopt this mindset, you'll be much more attractive to all women. They want to be with men who have control over their emotions and their lives, not with those who need them to feel complete. So, if she breaks up with you, accept it calmly. Say it's fine and move on as if nothing happened. Over time, this will become real. And this will be the last thing she expected from you. This makes her start to doubt her decision, wondering if she made a mistake by leaving you. By doing this, you create a lasting attraction in her mind. Get ready to move on. Patience is your best ally. Instead of begging or trying to force a reconciliation, focus on living your life to the fullest. When you start valuing yourself and exploring new connections, fate takes care of the rest. This attitude is much more powerful than any desperate attempt to get her back. If you feel lost, unsure of how to regain your confidence and attract new women, now is the perfect time to learn. Whether on social media or in real life, mastering interactions will give you more options and confidence to move on and apply everything we've discussed here. In the end, the woman who left you might become just a distant memory. And the irony? Often, that's exactly when they come running back.